Yes, greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Thursday Night Lives. Come on, pretzel. There we go. Whew. Okay. Welcome to Thursday Night Live Stream. Welcome to some more Coop Life 2. We have been making some progress on things down here in the mountainside, and finally getting some technology. We've got other stuff we're setting up today. Mr. Foxbot, how are you doing?
Tired. I am very tired.
Yeah, you're flapping like crazy right now. It does not surprise me at all.
So are you.
Yeah, I know. It's a bug, apparently. I think there's a setting we can change to correct it. I'm not sure if it actually works now, though.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, such good coffee. First things, before we kick off the stream, I would like to actually make one public statement. Big congratulations to Mr. Dark Preacher on getting Twitch affiliate. Yes. Like myself and like Birdcraft in recent leagues, a lot of people in the league are making a hard push, and he is the latest. Metabase is now auto-hosting. Thank you very much, auto-hosting Metabase. And also, I think I got a host from Black Knight earlier, too. And Dark Preacher goes, woo! Exactly. It's worth being happy about. I think Fox just fell off a cliff. Fox, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm behind you. On the pad.
Oh. Weird. Oh, I can see you over there, yes. I was like, where is he? I thought you meant literally behind me, like over here. I was like, I don't see you. Are you really that skilled at stealth already? Yeah, we've been making some progress. We've been doing some building and some planning for building. For one thing, we got some marble stretched out up here on the top of the mountain. We are going to be turning this into a really, really nice spa and casino and resort and everything. This is going to be a nice flat deck area. I can totally make some stealthy and viz potions. Sure, go nuts. We're going to put pools and, seating, lounge areas, little bars, all sorts of fun stuff, places to sit down and eat. That over there where Fox is, there he is. He's breaking things currently. I'm breaking things he's supposed to break. Let me reiterate that. Over there is going to be the entrances into the actual office tower that we're going to have. We need space for us before we can start making the casino. And we're already bumping into each other constantly in the little chicken tunnel we've got in the lower section of the mountains. The auto base, says Paul Rat. Heart of Dragon says, huzzah! A lot of fire going on with Kugas, apparently. I don't even know what that emote is. Hey, Bugabore, what's going on? Furcraft says, behind is a relative term for Foxbutt. Okay. So yeah, we are going to go over here real quick. We're going to have a little patio area, raised patio section. Come on, pretzel. Okay, there we go. It's acting really weird this evening. My music service. We've got some stairs coming up on the sides here. This is going to be kind of a little breezeway going through here. Maybe put an awning cross-connecting over it. I don't know. We'll see. And there is going to be a balcony that's going to connect here. A little archway right there. Hey, keyboard monkey. Fire makes the love better. Wow. That... I almost need an ointment just reading that. Well, good. Sacrifice is deploying in case you haven't heard. Yeah, on Warframe. And I'm hearing talk about a new 7th faction that lets you invade people's games and kill them. That sounds like it sucks. I'm hoping there's some caveats and clauses in there. So yeah, this is going to be a seating area and an entry, kind of a foyer. We're going to have a door right here that's going to go into a really majestic, in theory, tower. I have ideas, but we have to build it before you can judge if it's majestic or not. Or interesting or pretty or anything. But it's going to be replacing the top half. Right where you see this cobblestone line is going to be the bottom blocks, the foundation for it. And then we're going to backfill under that with stone and other stuff to make it look like it was kind of just set on top. But Fox is working on, he's doing a little bit of planning on that right now. But we're going to have some doors going in there towards some elevators. And lots of floors, lots of office space, lots of storage. Fox Bat Games. I still think that should be a skin, but whatever.
I'm working on it.
I found the grappling hook. Other people found it already, but I discovered it myself. Galacticraft has a grappling hook. And you really have had a little too much sugar today, haven't you, Hart? Maybe you should ease off on it. I found a grappling hook from Galacticraft, and I have been having all sorts of fun. So I told Fox I already want a Batman chicken skin or a Darkwing Duck skin. A Fox Bat's actually a thing, Dark Preacher. He wouldn't even have to change his name that much. It's literally one letter. Cobblestone. What are you doing? Oh, he's making things. Yes. Transmute the Philosopher's Stone. The tricks I always forget it can do. He's making dirt. Yep.
Sorry, I need dirt for nicer markers.
We have lots of loamy dirt over here, so it's weird. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't work with loamy dirt. It's a biomes of plenty thing. So yeah. But we have been making progress downstairs as well. Let's go over here and just kind of jump off the mountain and slope all down. This is the part I like about being a chicken. Hey, Paul, hey. Hey, Paul, hey. Paul? Never mind. Mara says, let's get dangerous. Exactly. I really did love Darkwing Duck. It was a glorious cartoon. It did not run long enough. Going for a reverse Gargoyles theme, eh? What are you talking about, Berg? Maybe add zip lines. No, because we don't have anything that adds zip lines. Float like a brick. Oh, I can float. Okay, there goes all my frame rate. I'm still trying to figure out what's causing that. So down here we've got storage. I cleaned up some of this stuff. We had some lockers and miscellaneous things. We now have a lot more storage. We still have a nice big junk chest. Let's see. Energy collector, condenser, antimatter relay. I'm gonna get this. And I think also that. Let me think. Yeah, okay, I know how I can do it. I'm gonna go up here, and it needs sunlight at the lower levels. Let's give it sunlight. Well, it's not sunlight now; it's nighttime. But you know what I mean. The Gargoyles cartoon. Yeah, the castle on top of the skyscraper. You're doing skyscrapers on top of a mountain. Yeah? But it's not a skyscraper on top of a castle. I always thought that was a little weird anyway. But, that's me. Terran Winterblade is rated for 10 people. Hi, Terran. What's going on? How was the stream? I'm going to put it over here out of the way. Let's do... And I'm gonna be a little weird about this for now. Whoops. I put up my torches. My torches. And I'm just gonna do kerplonk, one right there. And and then we're gonna do boop, boop, boop. Nope, wait. I think we're missing a relay. Hang on a sec. Let me go get it real quick. Speed route down.
I have 2 collectors, by the way.
2 what?
Collectors.
What do you mean?
The yellow one.
Oh, you have
the ones you put on the relays.
Yeah, but we need more relays right now. We are short 1 or 2. Do I have enough to make one of those?
No, you don't. So
no, I don't.
It's 80.
74,000. You have?
I do.
We can liquidate one of these things, probably.
I have a relay already.
Where did it go? Or are you going to place it?
It's already placed.
Oh. Well, I have the other stuff that's supposed to go on it, I think. Not. We're having this problem periodically. It's been happening since Minecraft 1.10. And I'm not 100% sure if it's a mod causing it or if it's a Forge thing. I've always kind of assumed it's Forge. Now I'm not so sure anymore. Where you'll break a block and it will drop as an item and it will just vanish. And you look around and it will have moved over to the like a specific corner of the chunk, or it will go up 10 blocks and back 5 and all sorts of weird stuff. And it's getting really bad in this base, and it seems to be a thing where it wants to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go get. There's a spare one downstairs. I'm just gonna go fetch real quick. Aerodonnie can learn it later. Oopsie, went right past the ladder. Dun, dun, dun. We're gonna replace this with a hydraulic lift at some point. We need to. The stream was my usual amount of. Oh look, squirrel, says Darren. Well, you know, somebody has to keep an eye on squirrels. Hey, sometimes I get overly excited about an owl, says Ferg. Okay. Grimtide says, wait, you already have unlimited cosmic power? No, not even close. We have limited cosmic power. Very limited cosmic power. We use a little bit too much of our cosmic power and it blacks out, it browns out our power grid. Kind of cosmic power. Moose and squirrel, no joke. Yeah. So, we did get started into Project E, but we're not very far. These are Mark 1 collectors. They still require sunlight. Or light sources, I guess that is. Of a certain threshold. Once you get to Mark 3s, it doesn't matter where you put them. They don't require light anymore, but these definitely do. So we are building something that's light dependent in the dark. But, you know, hey, whatever. Boop, there we go. Now we have a whole bunch. Okay, we're just making more of those. Sure, whatever. I can't remember.
How do you feel about this floor instead?
Okay, so to explain to everybody what I'm looking at, we've got dirt markers, and there's in pairs. If you notice, there's a marker, an air gap, and a marker. Basically, the lower one of the pair is the ceiling of the floor below it, and the upper marker is the floor of the area above. So what we did in Wasted was we had one air gap between each level, so we could run cables and stuff like that. I think that's good. How many floors is that, though?
I'm sitting at the wrong corner to count here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9, 10 plus if we keep going up.
I figured we were going to actually, you know where you got that nerd pole at the top? I figured that was actually going to be a spire, like the big antenna, like the top of the building we're going to be using, not actually floors. Right?
Good.
Yeah. I think that's plenty good. I think that's still going to give us tons of space to work with. The upper sections are going to be a little smaller because of the design we're going to be using, but that's fine. Yeah. We do have... Let me see if I can get a better perspective up here on this. Nope. Totally missed. There we go. Whoosh! Grappling hook. We have that floating rock over here. We're going to turn it into a nice big neon sign, but that's not a project for tonight. Pirate Knight says, Bat. Can you power the engineer's workbench with external power? Nope, you cannot. It's got to be coal right now. That is a limitation of engineer's workbench reborn, I think it is. The old version used to have stuff you could do like... There we go. Much better. Used to have stuff you could do like solar upgrade. And you could power it with solar, or you could do stuff like that. But now it does not have that anymore. Now you pretty much have to use coal or other burnables as fuel. Thankfully, we have Mobius fuel and Aeternalis fuel in Project E, and those things burn for a hell of a long time. So, yeah. Okay, let's get all the way down here. This is fun. Whoa. grappling hook your way down. I'm going to put those in there. We have some power stuff that we have done. That is, let me get some stone real quick. Stone. Just some ordinary stone. There we go. Goodbye, cobblestone. So somewhere, right about here, there is an MFE. It's not a bat box. I'm not sure who made it, but we got it. And it is currently charged up about 80%, 75, 80%. It's got about 1 million FE, which is, yeah, which is basically 1 million RF. This is where these two generators pipe into this thing, and then this splits off over here and goes off to the other machines. I want to make a brewery at some point very, very soon, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I miss FTB Utils and the ability to teleport between spawn and your base. Yeah, FTB Utils is a mess. We don't touch it anymore. I would love to find another mod that added spawn waypoints that was not something like waystones. Something different, but, you know. For right now, it's okay. Just got to do a little bit of walking. Okay. So, I was hoping that Mr. Eridani Tribal was going to be here as well. I've got all sorts of people pinging me for questions. I have no clue why. Okay, Fox. So we've got our condenser setup going, the power flower, and we can make it bigger later, but that's not what I'm worried about. Did you have a specific project you want to work on, or you want to start actually fleshing out some of this office building stuff? You want to do that?
Well, the office building stuff requires us to literally tear out the entire mountain.
Well, down to the building point. Yeah, sure.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, I've got a hammer and a repair talisman. I'm willing to do so. Whoop.
Do we have anything else that the chat would probably like better than us mining?
Early streams are always boring. We've got to do what we've got to do. If we, I can start working on it. If you want to start figuring out crafting materials, like what we're going to use. Like I figured we got some dark oak. We could use dark oak wood for some of the beams and stuff like that. For the actual entry hallway. And we could at least do that in the balcony if you wanted to. And we could work on the tower later. But I'm okay with just doing demolition if you want to work on other things. Signposts, not signposts, might be an option for fast travel, but I still haven't tested it out, so unsure how it all works. I spent half an hour hunting for a bat during my stream. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it happens. Let's see. Boink. There we go. Oh, by the way, the grappling hook is not infinite. It actually uses string. You only get the string back. It uses string when you fire it. You only get it back when you reel all the way into where the hook is. Then you get your string back. So I keep some string on me, just in case. Boing. Let's see if I can do... Boop. There we go. And... that was a YouTube subscription. That was not a Twitch subscription.
That's peculiar.
I still have my YouTube account tied to this. For the sake of notifications, I'm probably going to disable it temporarily, though. We will see. But yeah, we do a little bit of demolition. We talk to folks. The sooner we get this cleared out, the quicker we can start making use of the space and do other things. And Winterblade has subscribed. Tier 1, thank you very much. That is very, very awesome of you, the man they call Legend Blade. Or Matt. He just sounds a bit less majestic. I like Matt, though. That's good. I have a Twitch subscription to make up for it. By Greptar's hammer, you shall be excavated, says Mallrat. Oh, God. I've been in the mood to watch that movie again, and I keep hearing periodically that Galaxy Quest is going to have a sequel done to it, but then they go ask Tim Allen, and he's like, what? I haven't heard anything, so it's kind of dubious claim at best. But I do think I would like a little bit of it. Here, we got people using that Vaygrim Vision emote. Let's toss some Vaygrim Vision up and really confuse all the newcomers. Boom. So yeah, I have tried, I think, a mod called Signposts. I don't know if it was plural or singular, but I have tried it at one point, and I remember spending the better half of a couple hours trying to figure out how to just get it to work, like how to set up the waypoints between signs, and I never quite got the hang of it. So it would also be a Galaxy Quest without Alan Rickman, which would just be sad. Yeah, I think after Alan Rickman died, it kind of put the kibosh on the possibility of that happening ever, which is unfortunate, but it's probably for the better. I don't think it would be the same without him. Yeah, that would be rather sad, exactly. Maybe it could be about a spin-off series. Don't know. Are you actually getting that the blocks to break consistently? Like not getting the ghost blocks or anything?
No, I'm getting ghost blocks.
Yeah. Periodically you break stuff a little too quick. And I mean, this pack is not that large. It is not that taxing upon our server. We can have 7 or 8 people on this server, and it's not even that powerful. I mean, it is a good server, but it's not like super high end or anything. But we can have a lot of people on this server, and it doesn't really have problems. But there's been this problem that crops up periodically ever since Minecraft 1.10, where if we break stuff if you break too many blocks at once, like hammers that do 5x5, 7x7, stuff like that, drills, you can get a lot of ghost blocks where you didn't really break them. There's actually a block still there. Your client's out of sync. So you either have to log out and log back in, or just not break stuff as fast. So I've ended up with tools that I enchanted, and they got like really high efficiency enchant, and I couldn't use them because they were so quick that everything I broke just left a ghost behind. So I still don't really know what causes stuff like that. Had it happen with normal shears, exactly. Yeah. What is the quote count, and did the phone and the bees get added? You'll have to ask Mr. Dark Preacher. I know that the TE hammers seem to have a specific issue with mass block breaking. Yeah, that's what I'm running across right now. I had less of a problem with it in Wasted when I was using the thermal expansion drill, but I would still get it periodically. Right now, I have a diamond all-in-one tool. It's serving me very, very well. It is some actually additions. It's not too fast. It's just fast enough to be efficient, but not leave a whole bunch of ghosts behind. I think I wasn't supposed to kill that. Oh, well.
Kill what?
A little dirt square thing over here.
Now, you can kill it all if it doesn't look like this, and it's not on that ring, kill it all.
Yeah. I left the cobblestone, the nerd pole specifically because I figured it was a kind of a top marker.
Oh yeah, that's the center. That is the very center of this.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I spent 2 hours trying to get it right.
That makes planning a lot easier. No wonder it's important. The The IE drill doesn't, but TE hammers do, says Mallrat. Yeah. Yeah, quote number 7 is bees. That's from the first live stream. We had a problem with beehives. Now we can deal with beehives, but initially we had a problem with beehives. Let's see. Still have so much spire to go, but that's okay. We're making progress.
I have to go clean out my inventory. It's full of cobblestone.
Oh, yeah, you probably have been getting all the stuff I've been breaking. Whoopsie. Right-clicking on the space where the block is will also sometimes work to show the block again. Yeah, sometimes what I'll do, Taryn, is I will actually right-click it with a block. Like, I'll get something like I have a stack of cobblestone in my inventory all the time. I right-click something that I know is broken, and it will pop in, but not as what I clicked it with, but what it originally was. Problem is, it can get kind of hard sometimes to figure out where the invisible blocks are, and which ones you need to start clicking, and after a while it just gets inefficient. So, but yes, that is a thing that can happen sometimes. If I want to clear out a hallway quick, though, I had the thought we could just make some TNT and deal with this. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
I don't think so. I'd rather not have to clean up the rogue explosion.
Well, I figure we do them one at a time, but yeah. I'm not a fan of setting multiple TNT charges at once. Only thing I have yet to figure out is how to harvest the berries from the Benny's bushes. I actually don't know. Did you put a transmitter there also, Cookus? RF Tools Builder, yes, and that requires RF, which we don't have copious amounts of right now. There is nothing wrong with doing it the old-fashioned way. Also, act the time. Alas, I need to head out. Thank you very much for stopping by and for the subscription. I greatly appreciate it. Taryn, stop by anytime. Definitely. Raiders or not, you're always welcome. It's another thing I have a weird interaction with. If I break the block I'm standing on, whether I'm a chicken or not, if I break the block I'm standing on, I'll get this strange kind of hitching, kind of bouncing, up, down, like I'm stuck halfway in the block.
Oh, yeah, I said that in the chat.
Yeah.
On Discord the other day.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. You get this rapid up, down thing. I was moving some of our stuff that's in chests, or it was in the lockers, into the big AA crates, and I busted the crate, and everything pours out, right? So I'm like, okay, I busted the locker, everything pours out, I'm like, okay, I'll put down the crate. My inventory fills up, of course, and I start putting stuff in. And then I realized there's the other half of the chest, or of the locker, the other half of stuff that didn't go into my inventory, and my inventory is almost empty. So I went to, I had to move around. I was chasing up and down the hallway, and the stuff was following me. Like it was being pulled in by my player's kind of natural item pickup field, but couldn't actually get it.
You're left on Vaygrim vision.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. It's night. It doesn't really make much of a difference. I mean, really, it doesn't. But yeah, I had to chase this pile of items up and down the hallway, and when I finally walked out the front door to our base, suddenly it was halfway up the mountain straight above me. Like, easily 25 blocks or something. And it's super weird stuff, and we've been having problems like this ever since Grimco R&D back in Minecraft 1.10.2, and I don't know what causes it. I would assume if it's a mod, it is a mod that we have used consistently between that pack and some of the newer ones, but the only thing I could really think of would be like the One Probe, don't see why it would, or like JEI, and I've tested
Craft Tweaker.
Yeah, or Craft Tweaker, or Content Tweaker, and maybe a few other things. I think there's going to have to be a point where I need to make just an instance that's got just Forge in it and maybe JEI and see if it still does it. And, you know, I don't know, work from there, basically. Pretzel hung again. Okay.
Pretzel is having issues today.
Well, they're also talking about, you know how they implemented a thing a couple of months back where if you are, they have a free tier. Well, they had a free tier. They have a free tier now. They did not originally have a free tier. Originally, they were going to be working off of a cut of the profits from, you know, sales from music and stuff like this. But then it was like, well, no, they want to give all the proceeds to the musicians. How are we going to pay for this suddenly super popular service? So they made a pay tier. Okay, cool. Now they've added this thing. Then a couple months ago, they added, well, if you're a free tier, you have to have the bot announcements in chat that announce the song that's playing. No big deal. I've left them on anyway most times. Not a problem. Now there's a possibility that we're going to be getting that and ads. So there is a distinct possibility I might be going back to my own music. As limited as my library may be. In Project E mod, a way to change EC to power. What are you talking about? EMC to power, you mean?
Yeah, that's what he's asking about.
Well, yeah, you basically make something with EMC, like you get an energy condenser and a power plower, and you make coal. Hey, you just made energy. There is no way to convert EMC directly to power. There's also no way to convert RF or anything directly to EMC. You have to make items or blocks. That's the way it works. Once upon a time, there was a discussion by Pahamar and regarding equivalent exchange about adding power cables, not 3, but like the older ones, like 2. About adding cables that would conduct, quote unquote, EMC. So you could use that almost as a power source to operate certain more advanced machines. But that feature never fully got implemented. And then equivalent exchange got completely reset with 3.0. And, well, you know, we know where it is now, so. Love mod, but, eh. Yeah.
You okay?
Almost suffocated in a block that wasn't there. Ghost block. It's like I'm being haunted. I want to make a fake trailer in Minecraft for a horror movie that's like not really. You know, a miner goes through and mines out a tunnel and then turns around and it's all back again. He's like, ah! And that's where the trailer ends. I just think it'd be funny. Yeah, your base is haunted. We're littering the ground right now.
No, we're not. I have my magnet on.
Oh, good. What are we going to kill this little side thing over here? Yes, no?
Yes.
Oh, we've made a ton of progress. Okay.
We're actually a lot closer than I thought we were.
I mean, it's not the most amazing cinema, for sure, but it's not going to take us too long to plow through the whole thing, especially with both of us working at it, so. Johnny Mims, what's going on, Pirate of Old? How are you? How are things over on the East Coast? Oh, and the wife snuck in at some point. She's probably been here the whole time, but whatever. EE by Potmar has kind of become Zycrap by Soren. The free time monster ate all the coding. Yeah, I don't want to bang on Pahamar too much because there's a lot of it where he kind of probably does have the time, but he doesn't want to work on it because so many people bitch at him about it and gripe at him about it. And, you know, he picked up a pretty heavy mantle taking custody of that from, I can't remember the guy's name now. It was spelled with numbers. That's all I remember. I'm not a fan of people who spell things with numbers. Point of note, I'm also not a fan of people that use letters to bracket their names, but nobody tell XX Eridani Tribal XX that, please. So
I'm sure he knows.
I've told him, actually. It's like, you know, that's kind of silly, right? He was like, yes, I was very young and stupid. He's like, okay, that's a good reason. Yeah, Dark Preacher says, hi, Jen! Top volume. Fried, worked, then did yard work. Now I'm fried, and I gotta work tomorrow, too. Dang it. Deepest sympathies. I am working right now, which is why I love my job. The X's are for crossed fingers, like a silly quote fingers. What? Speaking of Project E, how's Sin Killer J been? Haven't heard much out of him. He's not maintaining the project. I don't know what he's doing. He has got somebody else that's doing a lot of the commits, and I think he is, or not the commits, but the code, and he's doing the commits, I think. I haven't talked to him in a while, though. There are a lot of the old modders that I just can't keep track of anymore because they are busy or college or, you know, it's like R.W. Timma. Once upon a time, R.W. Timma was super busy all the time because he was working his way through a doctorate degree for something. I don't even know what kind of doctorate degree, like what for? Engineering, something, coding, software, you know, taffy pulling? I don't know. But he was working through a doctorate, and he finally got that doctorate. So it's like, okay. So does that mean he's still going to be busy because he's past doctorate into the doctory stuff? Or is he going to suddenly have more free time? You know, inquiring minds want to know. PhD in math. He is now doctor. Oh, is it mathematics? Oh, God, that's scary. That's a hard doctorate to get. Rice University here in Houston gives out doctorates in mathematics, and some of the most disturbingly smart people I've ever talked to come out of that program. So.
Oh, my inventory is full.
And I'm still got an empty row. You know, you could just... you're going robot-y. You're probably going to lose Fox. You can't just hover over something and do Shift-Delete, and it'll erase all instances of that from your inventory. If you care. We have to do more digging. We don't have a choice, Art. Maths is scary. 100%. Thank you very much. I totally agree. Doctorates in math are even more scary. He does know about duplicating things. He should be able to dupe up multiple doctorates now that he actually has the first one. It's true. Him and Soren are the worst on a server. It's like the race to see who can break something first. It's just that Temma doesn't really... He uses it once as some kind of a horrible prank and then never uses it again. Soren just exploits it. Usually for comedic value. And that's fine. More idiot herding at work tomorrow, eh, Ferg? Well, have a good evening. I will see you later. So, we are going to be doing an office building. I want to use some white, maybe some light gray on the outside. Not stone. It's kind of contrast. I was thinking about orange. I thought the glass would be really nice as a tinted glass, so it's not just clear windows. It doesn't have to be orange, but I think it'd be cool, because we're probably going to use orange and copper colors a lot in the casino. So I figured it would be thematic and it would tie in well. But we need to figure out like some of the external structure colors or blocks and some of the interior stuff like carpet colors and, you know, the general stuff that has to go into a build. Where did you put them at spawn, Cougas? Like just outside the building somewhere or inside? It's inside. Okay, yeah. Maybe don't go breaking bits of the Welcome Center. I might go move it. That's probably not a great thing. I might make a little shed for it outside or something. Dun, dun, dun. This is so thrilling. But it's got to be done. It's going to be awesome once we get it all cleared out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have 7 empty slots.
I have 9.
I have yet to empty my inventory once. You're getting all the stuff.
It's because I leave my magnet on.
Yeah.
Oop, I broke it.
You broke a what? A tool?
Dirt.
Oh. How dare you? Morat says there's space. Yeah, I get that there's probably space inside the building. My big thing is I do not want... Yeah, it's kind of low-key now. That's fine. It's just that I don't want everyone saying, oh, I'm going to go get something and place it inside the Welcome Center at spawn. Before we know it, there's going to be big chunks of the Welcome Center missing. So, yeah. Okay. By the way, you can see my house from here. It's right down there. Haha. I am super eager. We have spawn protection down to 1 chunk because we would have to, if we had it any higher, we'd have to have the welcome center a pretty big distance away from spawn. At which point, it's not a spawn building. So I tuned the spawn chunk protection down to 1 chunk distance because it just makes it easier that way. That way, everyone doesn't have to be up. So yeah, it's probably a chunk or 2 west of the building that is the actual spawn chunk. Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Man, this diamond all-in-one tool has loads of durability. Loam me dirt. Loam me dirt. Loam me dirt. The crap dirt. It's not crap. I think it's a little too dark. It looks weird. Yeah, then we've got some blocks up here that are grassy, and you go at them with a shovel, and you can't break them because it's actually grassy stone, which is weird. Okay. And you gonna work? You gonna work? Come on, pretzel. Okay, there we go. Finally. Something weird's going on the internet, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yesterday was the big day. The day the FCC's ruling that net neutrality was garbage went into effect yesterday. I wonder. Okay. I'm gonna go look real quick and see how close we are.
Glad for you to join us, Nada.
You're super quiet, and we're streaming right now. Oh, I see where you're super quiet. Hang on. Say something.
So, something.
Nope. Almost.
Quiet on my end.
Ah, there we go. Okay, I can actually hear you now. Discord decided that you needed a volume level of 14, so.
Oh, look.
So what's going on with you, Mr. Mad Base? What's happening?
Sacrificing stuff.
Dark Preacher, cheers for 15 bits. Thank you very much, Dark Preacher. Dude. I am tearing down an entire mountain. Well, I'm doing about a third of the work, and Fox is doing the other 2/3.
That's what you get when you use a hammer.
Yeah, well, I started using the hammer, and then I started running into blocks that didn't exist, so I stopped using the hammer. Now the Matabase snuck into the channel. Yeah, exactly. Dark Preacher says in all caps, "Hi, Mata!"
Discord for the purple dot, and didn't realize you didn't have streamer mode as a thing.
I do have a streamer mode as a thing.
Oh, well, you were a green dot for me. My apologies.
Yeah, because it's broken. Basically,
Nice.
streamer mode only works if you actually have that indicator to show what game you're playing. If you don't have that turned on, streamer mode isn't a thing. It enables. I still have it across the top of my actual Discord instance, and I could probably show it on screen if I wanted to, but it just doesn't do anything for me. So I still get all the blips and bloops and everything. I bug reported it, and they have said, and I quote, "We know it's not a priority." End quote. Donna.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. So I just roll with it. It's okay. Have you gotten Poop Power working yet? Nope. I promise I will show it off, as we do with most tech innovations, when we do. Ah! Don't eat me, you dumb block.
I felt that one. I think that one was server.
I'm not sure. I'm starting to get those periodic hitches that feel like garbage collection for Java. If you know what I mean?
Okay, my inventory is full again.
Know what I mean? I know what you mean all too well.
Yeah. Periodically, I'll suddenly, and it just started with the last update of the pack. I don't know what's causing it. Suddenly, I will just start getting about every 5 to 10 seconds, just a hard hitch where my frame rate will drop to 0, and the client will hang for probably a half a second, maybe 3/4, and then suddenly it's like, oh, here's, a zillion FPS again. Like, what is going on? And it feels like a garbage collection hitch, but I mean, it's not even using all of the memory I gave it, so. Nah, it wasn't it, Hart. At least I don't think it was. There's a hole in the middle. Okay. There's a hole in the mountain.
Yeah, that's when the server hitched.
Oh,
or hitched.
Your hammer did a weird thing, probably. Metabase. I think I surprised him, ladies and gentlemen. In regards to the new updates, people are talking about this new, I guess, 7th syndicate that's based on the Stalker.
I don't know about anything in the game other than the update came out. There's new UI stuff, and I'm playing the quest. Okay.
Yeah, it's now all single-player mode. No, that's Tuesday of next week. Never mind. Next week is when Limbo Prime comes out, and it reverts to a single-player game. Yeah. It's a joke, ladies and gentlemen. But
yeah, he doesn't stop bullets anymore.
Do what?
He doesn't stop bullets anymore.
Oh, he doesn't?
His time stop will no longer stop bullets going forward.
Maybe it's going to be less horrible grouping with him. That's going to be awesome.
The idea.
Thank goodness. Multiplayer was saved. Hooray.
And then Limbo is allowed to be on parties once again.
Yeah, exactly. No, somebody was talking about how there's a new syndicate that is stalker-based. And that lets you invade other people's missions.
Oh, is that out? I assume that would have been announced as like a thing.
I don't know. People were talking about it on our Discord, and I was like, "Huh? What? Who?" And they were like, "Yeah, it's a thing." I'm like, "What?" And I don't.
Well, there's a thing. I don't know. They haven't said. Okay, we'll back that up. Sorry. I don't know if they said they were releasing that publicly, but it's on. They've done it on primetime. They've invaded people's things. I don't know if they were releasing it or not. But a lot of this update also isn't included in the patch notes right now because anything remotely spoilerly wasn't included at the moment.
Yeah, people were talking about it being some kind of a thing, and the reference they gave was that stream, that primetime or dev time stream you were talking about. I think it was Megan or whoever stepped onto it and started invading people's missions. So yeah, I don't know. I'm confuzzled by it. Confuzzled and perplexed. Okay. Wow, we're getting there. Are we there? I think we're there. I mean,
one more level.
You're making it so we're like there, but still. All this cobble going to waste. Yeah, I know. It's a crime, isn't it?
I am seeing it.
Are you?
Yep.
I probably should go clear out some of the crap in my inventory. Let me go do that real quick. Whee! I'm going to dump mine into the transmutation table. Yeah. We are stockpiling all of our chicken poop once we start doing some chicken breeding, which I was kind of hoping maybe to get started at least this evening. But I'm probably going to save it until Monday or next Thursday. Because we need some place to put the frickin' chickens, so... all of... Oh yeah, that does not have... Each kill added more money to the donation. What? Stressed Potato has followed. Don't stress, Potato. Okay, let's see if we can grapple our way up the mountainside. Whee! Boing.
There's a
boing.
pile of items for you to pick up.
I'm gonna jump off. I apologize for bouncing in on your Minecraftiness.
Yeah. Well, go have some Warframe fun.
I shall. See you later, folks.
I missed. Okay. No. Let's just do this. Here we go. Much easier. Ta-dam! Big pile of stuffs. Oh, not that big a pile of stuffs. Distressed potato, cheers for 1 bit. Yeet. Okay. I don't know what that means.
It's just a thing that the young ones are doing.
The young ones? Aren't you a young one, technically speaking?
Technically, yes.
Yes, he is, says Hart. You are too. I don't think you can weigh in on this very well. Just for the record. I have socks older than both of you. Like, combined. Clunk, I heard that.
There goes my hammer.
These kids and their weird slang these days. Exactly, Preacher. Okay. So, yeah, what we're going to do... This comes out away from the mountain, but what we're going to do is fill this in across. This is all going to get swapped out with whatever the flooring is going to be. There's going to be a white marble, probably trim, around the outside. I forget it's going to be one of the blocks we're using on the outside. And then we will backfill under this with smooth stone and probably some gravel here and there to make it look like it is kind of a, thing rising up out of the mountain. We'll probably do a little bit on the sides to bring it up and make it look a little bit more mountainy, but we kind of want to make it look like the top of the mountain was just lopped off and this was set on top. So yeah, I'm gonna go make it day. Maybe. We'll see. I think we're good, Night Pirate. Thank you, though. I'm gonna go down here, make the rain go away. Do the kids these days still say lit? Is it lit, fam? I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm too old. I still words like groovy and dude. So, kind of dates me. Somebody sleep. Honestly, we should make some sleeping bags so we can just both sleep up there, but that's way too effective.
I have one.
Do you?
Someone beat me to using it.
I'm going to use the ladder this time. Dun dun dun. We need to put out a all points bulletin on Mr. Aerodani and make sure he's okay. But I will do that later. I right-clicked the bed, then lagged back into the basement. Your internet sounds wonderful. No weather controllers. We do have weather controllers in the pack. We have forestry. We just don't have one made. Nobody does. Okay. It's daytime. We can now see things. So there's probably actually going to be a 1 block break right here. This is going to be the end of a balcony. And the balcony is probably 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's trim all of this stuff back. Actually, I'll put a couple of those down. Dum dum dum. So yeah, we can have some steps down right here. A little bit of railing, and then railing comes across around here. This will all be marble or something else equally decorative over here. Then railing comes over, ends in a wall. This is going to be solid wall. Not solid wall. It's going to be windows mostly. With a skeleton support frame. This is going to be an open archway right here, this big area. So folks can just walk in and out. This will be outside balcony. Actually think I'm going to redo this. Okay. Yeah, and then this door goes all the way down here. Oop, wrong one. Silly me. Okay. I'm going to put the hammer back. I'm not using it at all. Okay. What's the status box? Is it lit yet? Trying to work that slang in.
I think I want to hurt you because of it.
Okay. So now he's got the center of the tower structure worked out, which means we can use that as a point of reference for building out the rest of it. Whole game halts. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Hansi! What's going on, Hansi Nitu? How are you? Let's go over here. I do have some cobbly stone. Cobble.
No, Hansi making sure he stays in that lead.
You're just poking at it, edging ahead, keeping Dark Breacher in second place. Welcome to my daily. It's not that bad. You laugh at some of my jokes. Not all of them, but some of them. Okay. So it's tower perimeter. You're moving the floor markers in. Yeah.
That so it just doesn't look weird with floating dirt.
Yep. Okay. Let's see what happens. Nope, too far. Man, that is hard. There we go. Dun dun dun. I'm Batman. I'm Bat Chicken. Doesn't make sense. So yeah, you see, we're gonna have this nice tower structure here that I'm basically gonna be in the middle of. It's gonna get narrower and narrower by the time it gets up to this point. It's gonna be cinching in. We are using the Chrysler Building in New York City as a point of reference. We're not duplicating it. It's just inspiration. I don't expect a one-to-one. Not even close. That's just kind of my starting point, mentally speaking. That's going to be the hallway down there, the entry hallway into the offices. Little kind of VIP patio area up there. And then it's going to be more patio seating, probably a couple of pools, one right here and one over there. We're going to have a bank of elevators over here. And then what we're going to start doing is we're going to start putting shops inside some of the actual mountainside. So like down here, or like down these stairs, down to this lower terrace area, there'll be some openings in the side. Side. We don't know if we're going to replace the whole inside section or just an open door or something like that, open archway. But we want to put some kind of retail spaces in there if people want to come in and set up little shops or vending machines. Even if it's just kind of like decorative, funny stuff, it's fine. And we're going to have stairs going down right through here. There's going to be a kind of a lower gardens area that's going to have a nice big pond. We're going to get some coral and some kelp from some way out ocean area that nobody's living in and relocate it to here so we can kind of make our own little cool pool area. I mean, a pond area. And there'll be a bridge going right across that over to this. And there is one little cute doorway open in the side of the mountain where that kind of spire straight up starts. That's going to be the elevators that's going to be straight up to some of the more like VIP suites and penthouses and stuff that are going to be on the side of that, sticking out, overhanging. It's going to be cool. No, we've already got a name, Night Pirate. Thank you, though.
I completed that flower, by the way. It made enough that I could finish it off.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Not the slang ones. No, those are bad. Always bad. Oh, those are supposed to be jokes? Nope. If you want to look young, always say yeet, lit, and dab. I think the kids still dab these days. Who knows? I'll pass. It's okay. I'm okay with looking old. Great. Vazky is working on piston basketball. I don't know what that means, Kugas. Okay. So yeah, we need to at some point figure out what we want to do. Fence post?
Sorry, it looked weird just floating.
Okay. Awesome. We have EMC coming in from somewhere. So now what we need to do, we are not going to USMC 8706 is followed. Thank you very much for the follow. I don't know if that's the entire Marine Corps or just some part of it. Yeah, we need to figure out some kind of decorative blocks, but what I think we might do is tomorrow afternoon, I've got a building stream. It's going to be 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Texas time. We might do some brainstorming there instead of here now. We can work on something else right now. Fox, did you have a project you wanted to work on? Aerodani said something about some... Or was it you that was talking about the market that you wanted to set up?
No.
That was Aerodani. Okay. Did you have a specific tech thing? Like, do you want to work on some of the power stuff that we need to get going? Or do we worry about that right now? I know you struck oil down when you were mining.
I struck a lot of oil.
Did you? I struck some.
I have like 4 markers for oil.
Good God. Okay. Is it under the moors here? Yeah, there's tons of it, says Heart of Dragons.
It's completely. It's underneath the moors. It's underneath the Craig.
Huh. Okay. Yeah, I didn't change the world gen numbers on those. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to go back up here real quick. Boink, boink, boink. Okay. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to start getting into, like some of the forestry stuff and some of the bennies. Bennies adds hops, and you can actually make beer. I thought it'd be cool to actually start brewing some beer or mead. I think that'd be interesting. That was one thing I kind of wanted to work on. It would be good to start getting space done for the chickens, so I could start doing chicken breeding, but I'm not gonna...
I don't know where to put that.
Well, part of me would put it here, but the rest of me wants to just dig out a big room somewhere in the back end of the mountain and do it there.
I'd rather have it done there, because that would be counted more as like a... We do it once, we get it done, and then we ignore it for the rest of the life.
What, do it in the back room somewhere?
Do it in the back room, do it, get it done, forget it forever.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, real quick, I'm going to go downstairs, and then I'm going to push this tunnel that we've got back some, and then we can just make a side room, like off of this. Does that make sense? We can do a big, like, I don't know, 10 by 10 by 10, or, you know, 12 by 12 by 12 or something like that. I could do that, I guess. I like grappling all the way down. I think it's kind of fun.
I received your string.
Yeah.
Have your string.
You blocked my grapple shot. I can't have my string. You got your magnet on. I think I got my string back. Okay. So we've been doing this for a hallway. What is it? It's yeah, one. Nope. I gotta go back and get some torches. I want my torches down here. Okay, let's put this aside real quick. And let's liquidate all of that nonsense. Organize that. Torches. We actually have an illumination wand somewhere, but we don't have a charger to actually charge it up.
I could work on a energy cell.
Which one's the ones that have a charging slot? The ones from RF Tools do. I don't think
the
there's
thermal ones do.
No, they don't. They just have
They
the central.
don't?
No, they have the central battery bar and the number adjusters on either side. They actually have a block that they want you to use for the sake of, like, charging. Nope, wrong side. Okay. And push in over here.
Charge-o-matic? Oh, that's expensive.
Yep. The charging block from Tech Reborn is highest tier, or high tier, not highest, but it's high tier. So it's a late game thing. The simplest one I know of is that the simple RF Tools battery, the very starting one, actually has a charging slot for putting items in and charging them.
Okay, I have to remove that keybind.
What?
T on a... I hit, I think a R or T on an item, and it just kicked me out of a chest.
Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, let's do... We are still at Y level 99. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, because of how the pack works.
Yeah, I hit T. It's from one of the mods.
There's basically no real way. Why is there an egg down here? Okay. There's basically no way for stuff to spawn in here, no matter how dark the room is. I don't have to worry about rogue spawns, which is super nice. Okay. 5. So much cobble. So little time. Okay. 12. Awesome. So now what we want to do... I'm just gonna put one of you right there, so it doesn't get abysmally dark, and people can
Simple
still
power cell.
Yeah, the TE one is called the Energetic Infuser, says Kugas. And it's not terribly expensive, but it's not cheap. The Tech Reborn one is late game. It's kind of expensive. Yeah. Energy storage blocks from TR can charge items that use Forge energy. Oh, okay. We have an MFE. We can do it that way. I think we can do it that way.
Where did you place it, though?
The MFE? I didn't place it. It's below the floor, but I didn't place it. Hang on. I'm coming back. We need to put a hatch above it or something.
The one got moved. I don't like this. Where did the wand go?
Hang on. Oh, you found the MFE. Yeah. It's got 2 slots, completely unlabeled. So, of course, they're for charging things.
I found the wand.
Oh, never mind.
I cannot learn this wand in the EMC.
You cannot?
No.
Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
There's one in the workbench. There's one in the workbench. See if you can learn that one.
No.
Box?
No, I can't.
Okay, I learned it and duped it to give you one. Literally.
It's already learned according to my... Oh, that's because I don't have enough EMC to do. Never mind.
Yes. You don't have enough EMC to make it. What can't you learn? EMC values. I have one. I charged it. That one's yours. Yuzi. Jeez, how about be nice a little bit, Art? Good grief. You're very snarky this evening.
Heart doesn't have a heart.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Jeez. Okay. Actually, I'm going to put them up here. Now we can use the abysmal light orbs, I think is Mr. TTFT Cuts used to call them. He hates the look of these things, and honestly, I don't blame him a bit. So this should be... Blah! We got spun around here a little bit. All the way over here. This is a 12 by 12 room. Awesome. So what we can do is we can do vertical stacks along the walls and put some piping in between them to run them into some chests and do some basic item routing. Now I think somebody made a nest. We're going to want to make a nest corner.
I made a nest and I made a scoop.
Yeah, I actually got the animal thing. The animal net or whatever it's called. Where do I want to put this? I tell you what. Let's just do a little thing right here. We're going to bump into here. We have to make some redstone lanterns and make some more copies of those nests that we already have. Oh, geez. I hit the wrong button on my mouse, and now my DPS is, like, set to 1,000,000. Oh, there we go. Thank God. It's like, it's too high. Too high. Too fast. Okay. Let's go over here. I heard a splash, and now he's drying his feet. I think the cat just fell off the cat tree and landed in his water fountain. That's funny.
I have a red chicken egg.
You have what?
A red chicken egg.
Oh, yeah. We have to use that for the quest book. Actually, I don't even have to use the quest book. We can still use the hotkey. I can cheat. Nope, we did that one already. We got some eggs. Back chickens. There we go. Complete. Got a whole 4 red dye. Natural spawns. Log chickens in forest, sand chickens in desert, etc., etc., etc. Okay. We do that and check. Back. So this is the branch that goes up into making fertilizer, turning it into methane power, which is what Night Pirate was asking about. The eggs, I mean the nests, we have to do. So what I'm gonna do, I have somewhere a net that's got. Actually, no, we need to get. First, I'm gonna get a stack of wood and do some crafting real quick. Hatchery, here we go.
Nesting pen.
Yep, exactly. Nests. Oh right, I need like. Give me how much of those? Those aren't cheap, actually. Okay. I need 3, and then probably... Okay, so I need about 19 of those. I also need to make redstone lanterns, redstone lamps, can't remember. That's glowstone. Whoops, wrong thing. And... for...
I made a dark oak hen house for the quest.
Awesome. So let's do that. Get the glowstone. Make 3 lanterns. I'm going to get some sticks. And then I should be able to make a lever. Only need 1. And now, at hatchery, you mind? Thank you. Oh yeah, missing planks. Duh. I need wood. Silly me. Okay, now, there they are. There's 9 of those bad boys. Let's get a whole bunch more of this. And...
Horse armor, quartz, beetroot seeds, bones, and a steadfast drone. Yay.
Okay, nest. I need 2 more of these. Zoom! Let's go get this set up. I actually need to make some fencing, too. Like 2 bits of fence and 1 gate, but I'll do that here in just a second. Those, I need this, and I need this. Doot. Just get 1 lever, put it right there, turn it on. You put the nest under here, this way you can hatch things and stuff. Let's make 1 of these. And then some of these. So now we can doot. Awesome.
Don't mind me, I'm just watching you as I stretch.
That is totally cool. You could just use regular glowstone to hatch them. I think any light source works. It might. I'm not sure. I just know what the original mod documentation used to talk about. There we go. And then let's make 1 of them and 1 set.
Did you save one of those pens to be copied?
The nesting pens?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay. I did. Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Nesting pen. Go Xerox it, young man. Okay, I'm gonna start on the. We'll do. There. I don't. Yeah, I'm just gonna do side by side, whatever. Whoops. Actually, maybe I need to check my spacing. Doot. Come on. There we go. Okay. That's at least a starting point. We can put more down. I'm not going to worry about it right now, though. Wow, they're not even trying anymore. It's like, hey, what's going on, Pops? It's like the trolls aren't even putting much effort to it. They step in and throw out one praise and just kind of sit there. Stationary target. I'm kind of on alert right now, waiting for a flood of bots. Nah. Hey, Gears, what's going on? Before heading off to bed. Well, that's cool. Okay, we're going to put that up. So now I have two little areas. One for the chickens to hatch, and I got one holding area for things I don't know what to do with. You can sit right there, my friend. I'm going to get a couple more nets. What?
Just casually place a quartz chicken in the corner.
Yeah, I was going through the nether. I specifically stepped into the nether to get, I guess I could, for the sake of keeping things tidy. I'll just put him right there. I was going into the nether specifically to go get a blaze rod. I went and killed a blaze and came back. And on the way back, I saw a quartz chicken and only had one actual net on me. So I was like, I'll just grab him real quick. Let's just go. Let's go a-hunting. Okay, put that there. Actually gonna get some of this. That can go up there. Doot. And I do not need you right now. Where are you right now? Awesome. I'm gonna go see if I can find some chickens. I know there's some log and sand chickens on the way to spawn. I'm doing good this evening, Gears. How are you? How was your day? Guess the trolls have to go get their mom's credit card to pay for their bots, and she snagged them to wash the dishes. The way it's been happening lately, you'll get like one or two will step in and say something dumb, and then they just kind of sit there. They don't do anything else. It's not flooding, you know, repeated comments or anything like that. I see something over here, but it's probably another freaking beehive. And come on, give me my FPS back. Here we go. There's another one of the spikes. Yeah, it's just a normal chicken. Okay. I'm gonna keep heading towards spawn. That's another one of those garbage collection things. And see, it happens again. And I can see what my CPU usage right now is, and it just goes up suddenly. CPU goes up to like from 20%, which is what I'm normally using, to it goes from like 20% just maxed out, really nothing is using much, all the way up to suddenly 80%, and I don't know what causes it. 30 bits from the wife, thank you very much, and I hope your sudden migraine goes away. Hopefully you can turn all the lights off back there and it won't be so bad. Okay, let's go paddling across the river, looking for more chickens, more chicken brethren to imprison. Coerce to work for us. I saved all of my base chickens. If you need them, they are in a crate at my place. Nah, we actually want to kind of get started on this ourselves. The headaches seem to be going around. Apparently not. Oh, they're getting funny. There we go, preach. There's another one to hammer. Dun, dun, dun. So easy to take care of. And yep, I'm getting really bad hitching. I might have to go back to base and look around there. Trying to be smart, exactly. They're not. And they're not even trying that hard. They just do a name and then sit there. They could step in and use a bot to spam, but I think the auto mod would catch it. Okay. Problem with being a chicken when you're looking for chickens is the clucking noise you hear is always yourself.
Where?
Yeah.
Where? Nope.
I heard a chicken. It's... Oh, yeah, that's me. Yeah, and you're seeing periodic just kind of hard freezes in gameplay. That is my client, and I don't know why. Boing. Nope. Jumped midair, and it froze. There we go. Okay. I do apologize for the quality of things dropping considerably, but I've got so much memory I can throw at this if I want to, and it doesn't seem to change anything. It still ends up doing it. It doesn't even change how long it takes for it to trigger. It just seems totally random. I don't even know what that one means. I'm gonna be dumb and use a follow alert to get the streamer to say my name. LOL, lazy trolls, exactly. There were some log chickens. After you mentioned the hitching, I watched mine. It would go from 4.5 to 5 gigs before garbage collection, and mine was smooth with 8 gigs dedicated on mine. I've never had to dedicate 8 gigs to a pack, and you never should have to.
Mine's is about 7.
Yeah, that's so overkill, it's not even funny. Anything more than 4 is a waste of time most times. If you have to dedicate 8 to stop hitching, there's a greater problem that needs to be troubleshot, not just throwing more memory at it. It should be something that should be, hey, speak up about this, you know? I'm running into this issue as anybody else. Maybe we should talk about it. That's not what the chicken clucks. For the chicken that clucks is the what? Okay, there's a normal chicken. Hello, normal chicken. And you pooped. How nice of you. Should be, we're about 200 blocks out. Should be somewhere around here. I have seen log chickens. Unless they've all been consumed by the predators. And their woody goodness.
We have one energy collector Mark II.
Very cool.
I had just enough EMC to make 1 dark matter.
What kind of flower is that? White tulip, Minecraft. Oh, okay. Don't need white tulip. We already have loads of bone meal. I see another chicken. That's an ordinary one. Are you using Journey Map to show mobs? Yes, but it doesn't show mod mobs. It only shows vanilla. Everything else just shows up as a dot. So it's kind of irrelevant to use it for that. Mods, mod makers need to actually code for that for Journey Map. It has support and it's got an API. You can put in special icons and special stuff for Journey Map to reference it. And no mods actually do, or at least almost no mods do. So you have vanilla mods, or vanilla mobs, that will show up and they'll show a little icon. And you can see, if you look in the lower right-hand corner, you'll see a whole bunch of little white dots and stuff. That's like squid that I see right here that don't spawn, by the way. We don't have those on the server that you're seeing underwater right now. Chicken, sheep, stuff like that. Cows. Loads of cows in this forest. Wolves, apparently. Piggies. Just gray icons for the chickens on mine. Yeah, it's gray for the... Come on, game. There we go. It is gray for stuff that is not vanilla, basically. It's a gray dot. It can't even... I don't think it can even differentiate if it's hostile or not. But, I mean, if you want to see what I'm talking about, Wraithless, you point me as to which dots are the gray ones. Please, let me know. I'll even zoom in some for you.
We have 2 red chickens now.
Awesome. I'm looking for the pesky log ones. We might have to make them. I think you can make some of the base ones.
We can't make them. They must be spawned in.
Well, I mean, they do wander around, and I have seen them. We just gotta be able to move around without my entire game halting once every 15 seconds. You know, that would help. I'm seeing lots of beehives. Could we stick bees in the hatcheries? Is that a thing? Yeah, exactly. Wait, what has to be spawned in? The starter chickens, logs, like log chickens, like the wood ones. The sand chickens and the bone meal chickens. I think you can craft the bone meal ones, the white ones.
Log, sand, and flint are the only ones that you cannot create.
Yeah, you have to have them spawn in through World Gen. And they are spawning in. I just need to find some that have not been killed or claimed by other people, and that's the hard part. The whole objective of this part of the mod is that you're supposed to get out and wander around and find some. Why would I set Java args for the server, Dragon Racer? I should never have to touch the Java args for the server. Yeah, those spawn in the nether, and I've seen those. There's tons of them in the nether. I should probably go get some, but I just want to get some starter chickens first. Yeah, I've seen sand chickens on the... I thought the hitching was garbage collection. Yeah, on my end. Here's a very, very quick education that we get to do on game performance. If you look just above, in the lower right-hand corner, just above the map... actually, let me make it larger. Hang on a sec. Hello? There we go. Thank you, Journey Map. Let's do font scale 3. Come on. Compass font scale 3. Okay, so in the lower right-hand corner, you see 90 FPS just above the map, right? So basically, you'll see a hitch happen, and it starts over at 0 and then goes back up. What that means is that frame rate is always on the client side, never on the server. A lot of times when people are talking about, I'm getting lag, you're actually not getting lag. Your machine is hitching. You're getting performance problems, frame rate loss. That's totally different from lag. Lag is net connectivity. That's what poor Foxbot was going through most of the evening before we started the stream. He would get his connection reset because, well, Comcast. So every time that you see a hitch, it will reset to 0. Yeah, and me all the times is hard. And there it goes. 0 FPS, 51 FPS, 90 FPS. What that means is that's on my end. That is my machine hitching. So that's Java garbage collection on my end. Because it happens everywhere that there is a Java instance running. It's using memory, and periodically, as it finds, oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff in memory that I don't need, it collects the garbage, so to speak, bundles it up and erases it all, dumps it all out of active memory. If it's done well, then you'll get a lot of cleanup happening, a lot of little cleanup happening on a regular basis. Periodically, what happens is you get a mod that will hit a bug, and it will have to actually go into garbage collection cycles constantly. And it will be generating a lot of stuff that gets caught, so you get more and more stuff in the garbage collect, and the performance gets worse and worse and worse as it hitches. And it's usually some kind of a memory leak or something like that. And this is the kind of stuff that Mallrat could talk about on end and actually know what he's talking about. But basically, anytime you're seeing a frame rate drop, that's on your end, just on your end. It has nothing to do with the server. Does that help? I could go for all today. I had no hitching, and I'm just now getting it. Yesterday or the day before when I was on, I got no hitching. I logged out, logged back in, no hitching, and then suddenly I logged out, logged back in later in the evening, late at night, and my hitching was super bad, and I don't know why. It seems extremely random in how it wants to work. I'm meandering my way home, keeping my eye open for chickens at the same time. Look at you, chicken. Ooh, copper? Yes, please. I will take the surplus copper. There we go. So yeah, I am sorry, folks, that my game client is hitching so badly. I could probably solve it by completely shutting it down and restarting it. Might have to do that.
What's weird is it's affecting your connection to Discord, too.
That's because my CPU is spiking.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Something is causing so much memory problems is that when it does the garbage collect, a ton of CPU has to get kicked in just to clear it. And, I mean, normally this pack never uses more than 15% of my total CPU until this bug starts, and I have no clue what causes it. Okay, I'm going to have to shut down my instance real quick. I'm going to face cam. I'm going to disconnect. Disconnect. Good night, Gears. Have a good evening. Get some sleep. Ironically, Java GC is garbage. Okay. I gotta cancel that. I gotta quit all the way out.
Well, I found a bug with the animal nets.
What is it?
If you have two animal nets stacked on top of each other, and then go to pick a chicken up with the stack.
You get two?
All of the stack of the nets get filled with that chicken.
Yeah, they're not supposed to stack. They should never... once you get them, those should be a stack item of one. At least that's what it used to be.
Well, no, the item itself without any animal in it.
Yeah, should not stack. Should not stack.
It shouldn't?
No, it should not. Once you make those, they should always never stack. In the older version, in Coop Life 1, in Minecraft 1.10, if you were carrying multiples of those in your inventory, they were always separate slots. They did not stack. Even if they had nothing in them, they didn't stack. That's how it used to be. If they can stack now, that is a new bug, or it has something to do with the item stack update that happened between 1.10 and 1.12 that a whole bunch of mods had to retool for, and we probably want to let the mod author know. Because they're not supposed to. They did not before. We're starting up the instance again, folks. Earlier I was talking about changing the journey map settings to show mobs icons instead of dots. You could see vanilla mobs versus modded color didn't matter. That is true. I could use icons. However, the dots would show up for modded creatures as well as, like, all modded creatures would be dots. So, like, all chickens, anything else that's actually added at any point in time. Or that has been altered. So, yeah. I literally passed 3 squid about 10 minutes ago, Kugas. They're all over the place. Okay. Wait for this to get started up, and we'll see if we can actually get some performance fun going. So, yeah. I'm north of spawn. I just passed like 3 or 4 of them in a tiny little half-frozen river. Got proof on stream, too. And yeah, I don't mind wandering around to find some of these chickens in the forest. It doesn't bother me. It's the aggravating thing is the constant hitching from this weird memory problem. this memory leak of whatever kind that's actually his. Let's go here, log back in.
Is Morpheus set to 25 or?
I have not. Normally we set it to 20%. I'm not sure.
I think it's set to 25.
I mean, 25 is still a quarter. That's not bad. It should not be a massive inconvenience to get other people to to sleep with you, like at the same time. 25 or 30% is my guess. Yeah, 25 or 30% is still better than the default of 60. Oh yeah, I actually have to go here, and then go back to here. Otherwise, I don't have slow fall. Let's see. That is, yep, that's my house. Okay, I'm gonna go check this direction some. Yeah, it shouldn't be hard to get people to sleep at the same time that you need to sleep to reset the day-night cycle. Because normally it would be 100%, and that sucks. It's 25% of the moment, yeah. 25%'s not bad. We can leave it. It's fine, it's fine. I hear myself clucking away. It does not help. Yeah. Yeah, it's not excluding minors. That is the bigger mistake, is that it's supposed to subtract anybody that's below Y level 60. And it's not doing that. That got turned off at some point, and it was not supposed to get turned off. It was not supposed to have been turned off. Yes, English. English, good.
This Netherporch chicken is dropping 333 chicken eggs.
That's a thing. Yeah, you can spawn in with 10-10-10s. That can happen. Let's go over here. That's a normal chicken. And I might just have to keep my eyes peeled and come back around to some of these spawn chickens later. It's not a big deal. Beehive. I should probably grab that one. I think it's a different kind of bee than we've gotten so far. But I'm just going to steer clear of it for now. More normal chicken. Hello, normal chicken. Yeah, the nether chickens are the easy ones. Yep, I saw tons of those. Stepped into the nether portal. Whoop, beehive. And saw loads of them. Wait a minute, what are you? Oh, it's a flower. Is that a chicken? Lots of cows. What is it with the cows? Oh my god. Let me start thinning the herd on some of these things. Good grief. Okay. Let's go over here a little ways. Yeah, it's Murphy's Law. It's one of those things where when you're going from A to B and you're in a hurry and you don't want to stop or you don't have animal nets with you, you will see the chickens you need. When you go out to look for them, you do not see them. Just how vanilla spawns work. More cows. More cows. I see chickens. Whoa, I see beehive. Bees. I see more chickens over here. Tell me, feathery brethren, where are our friends? Whoop. Okay, sheep and cows. And pigs.
Everything except the chickens we need.
It's fine. I mean, really. Ooh. Oh, I definitely... Okay, hang on a sec. Gotta readjust my gear. Gotta gear up. Metal Gear. Okay, we're gonna go here. Gonna rush the hive. The hot multiplayer battle royale minigame. Rush the hive. Woo! I don't know what I'm talking about. How do? Tropical. Ooh, oh, those are super dangerous. If I remember right, tropical are the jungle ones? And marshy, we have some of those. Tropical are the jungle ones that will poison you when you, when you put them into apiaries or whatnot and get them active. Yeah, those things suck unless you have an apiarist suit. So we got weapons of bee destruction. I don't think there's gonna be chickens hanging out in this marsh. This place is boring. Okay, lily pads, lots of waters. Another one up there, but I'm not gonna get it. And you need to make said suit. Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. I wonder if somebody did this on purpose. Okay, weird.
Vaygrim, how did you fix it so it auto-imported?
Ooh, tree. How did I fix it so it auto-imported what?
The electric furnace is doing that thing where it won't import again.
Yeah. I didn't fix it. Saplings? Yeah, it's like break it, replace it, and redefine it, and sometimes it will actually do what you want it to do. Sometimes. The thing seems to have a mind of its own. We're talking about the Tech Reborn machines. They can have auto-import, side-based, import-export, stuff like that to specific slots. Just like the thermal expansion machines do. Trouble is... here's another hive. I may as well bust it. The trouble is that you get this situation where they will stop importing or stop exporting for whatever reason, and you cannot correct it. It just seems like, okay, I'm not working ever again. And you have to pick it up, put it back down, and sometimes, I do stress, sometimes that will fix it. Don't know why. I have not had a chance yet, since I've discovered it, to actually go report the bug and see if it has been reported or if we need to report it. So that is on my agenda for tomorrow. I am not seeing what I need. Okay, I'm coming back to our place. And maybe I'll check the adjacent areas behind us. I don't know. Get my eyes peeled. Oh yeah, here we go. One of these hives. I want to grab one of these while I'm out being. And there's another one. We've got plenty of those. I'm going to leave it alone. Go over here. Papaya Mar, exactly. Tropical are good to have as their bees for the experience bees. Okay, yeah. I remember they were important somehow. You had to go through using those for some purpose, but I couldn't remember what exactly. "15 bats seen while mining. No bats seen while looking for one. I know this feeling," says Dark Preacher. Exactly. I'm just kind of keeping my eyes peeled. Whee! Zipline. Throw up my grappling hook for fun and profit. I'm in the back basin of our mountain range. We're going to do something with this space, but we don't know why yet. And yes, I did actually get get at least one sapling for a papaya tree, so I think I got a papaya too. Let's hop up here. Boingy, 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 boingy.
Ooh, papaya wood is very yellow.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. It was a different tree, so I grabbed it.
It is like birch plus plus.
Do you remember Darkcraft?
Bless you?
The mod Darkcraft. Do you remember it? It was like
Obviously not.
a Zelda wannabe mod. It was for 1.7.10, I think. Or 1.6.4, maybe. Maybe it didn't even make it to 1.7.10. It was for 1.6.4 and 1.5.2, and it was a really interesting little mod that kind of replicated Zelda stuff. And it had this tree that you had to start off with, and I can't remember what it was called, but everybody used to talk about how it was basically this super yellow tree. It was like hideously glow-in-the-dark yellow, that it was so bad.
Preacher says a forest tree.
Yeah, the forest trees. Yep, were banana yellow. Exactly. That's what he described them. And then you got force essence out of it, and just generally really weird mod. It was fun. I kind of liked it to a certain extent, but yeah. Hello. I come bearing bees. And more comey things. Put that there. Hang on a sec. Pops, I got it. Sleeping. Boop, there we go. Yeah, it was 1.6.4, I think it was. They were the same color as those banana candies. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually going to go out the front door. And I'm just going to check in this wetland back here. See if we can find any chickens. Chickens. And it was a... was a really interesting mod in 1.6.4. I liked it. I used it during my very, very first series, Vaygrim's Chance. Like, before there was a season. Enumeration on it. I used it in Vaygrim's Chance, and I liked it during 1.6.4. I think it got ported. I think you're right. I think it pulled up to 1.7.2, and you could use it in 1.10, but it never got a legit 1.7.10 like port. And it got overhauled and got made really weird. There was one point during it was either 1.9.4 or 1.10, where Blue Dart came back and says, "I'm porting it." I think it was actually 1.12, where he says, "I'm porting it again. I'm back into coding, and we're gonna bring Darkcraft back to all its glory," and yada yada yada. And then one test version came out that had a couple of things in it, and I never heard anything from it again. And I think that was pretty recently. Supposedly some people have made some mods that kind of did knockoff stuff. What am I seeing over here?
What I'm absolutely confused is why on earth this hen house isn't picking up the drops from the baby chickens while they grow.
And don't use the hen houses. The hen houses are flipping useless. You're supposed to give it, babies don't drop stuff.
But they do.
Yeah, they do actually. Yeah, baby chicks can actually drop stuff. They just have a longer timer. The hen house thing, you're supposed to feed it. If they drop poop, they're still dropping something, Heart. That still counts as a drop. And yeah, you have to give it hay bales. You also have to give them a feeder. There's a thing called a feeder, I think, that you put wheat seeds in.
Yeah, I have it all.
Yeah, and that will make them grow up faster, or you just right-click on them. Yeah, I had problems in 1.10 under Coop Life 1 with getting the hen house working. It never seemed to actually pick anything up. I reported it, and he said, no, it's working as intended, and it never got fixed. And I'm guessing they just ported the same code, and it's still not working. Feeder makes them grow up faster and reduces the time between drops. Yes, we said that. Okay. I'm not finding anything. I'm with 0 luck. A witch's hut. I think I'm in the wrong biomes right now. I do not think this is the biome to go hunting and modded chickens. All right, this is a bog. Okay. Somewhere around here, there is a hobbit hole where Mr. Saffron the pig lives. Pop says all the chickens here. Where is that?
He must be exploring with you, trying to find some spawns.
Okay, welcome center, home. Oh, all the chickens here. That is only 1,400 blocks away. Yeah, I think I'll pass. Thank you.
Only 14.
Yeah, only 1,400 blocks. Yeah, I will do some exploration between this live stream and next live stream. I'll get a set of the staples, and then we can actually start working on stream with getting going after we get the basics. I have seen log and sand chickens in between here in the Welcome Center before, and I have seen bone chickens somewhere south, I think, of the Welcome Center near the beach.
Okay, this is confusing.
What?
The electric furnace, I put iron dust in the electric furnace, still having it input from the crusher.
Yeah.
As soon as I gave it the dust in the furnace, it started pulling
again
from the crusher.
I think basically the problem is the block, it stops doing block updates. And if you can force it, it'll start doing it itself suddenly. But otherwise... Oh, wow. We have a bit of a leak here. Uh-oh. Apparently I found a ravine. Thank goodness I have my grappling hook, though. Bet chicken. Yeah, I don't know if they were, like, not doing block updates or something. I wasn't sure what was happening, but, yeah. I have seen that same weirdness. Let's go around the corner on the hill here. Get back to base, and we can wrap up the live stream. Thank you very much, everybody, for putting up with the dull task of clearing a building, and clearing a mountain top, and the dull task of not finding chickens. So, yay! Boing, boing, boing. Right up here. Here we go. More bees. Da-da-da. Oh, we got a steadfast drone from somewhere.
I got it from a chest.
Ooh. Papaya wood. And papaya saplings. I'm going to get one of these. Actually, I lied. I'm going to get two. Okay. And then, yeah, see, these aren't supposed to stack. I'm going to leave those separate. Okay. I'm going to go outside here real quick. And we're going to do log. And wood. What do we think? Box, what do you think?
Oh my god, they are beautiful.
I can't tell if you're kidding or not.
I am. They are almost banana yellow.
Are they like lemon yellow?
Yes.
Okay, that's a point of reference. Or lemon candy. Lemon sour's yellow. They were the same color as those little banana candies. Oh, banana runts! I love banana runts, mostly because everybody else hates them.
I love them.
Really? Do you like banana runts?
I love them.
I can mention banana runts, and my wife will visibly gag. It's funny. Yeah, give it. Hey, it isn't picking up poop. What? Post those chords in the Discord too, please. Yeah, see, the wife says, ew! They're almost the same color as your shirt today. I'll take word for it. I don't know. These seem pretty bright. I thought my shirt was darker, but, you know. Yeah, hard to
I'm rather surprised your shirt isn't blending in with your background at the moment.
Actually does. The background, it is being picked up by the green screen. It's being filled in by the background behind me. So my shirt actually is slightly transparent. Very slightly. Let's go back in here. I'm going to set these to 2 again. Reconstructing.
Did I misspell that?
Yep. I always love atomic reconstruction. It's one of my favorites. Claim.
Well, good to know. I'll have to fix that.
Detect.
I also have to fix. I need to put a reward for the Philosopher's Stone.
Okay, let's see. Transmutation table. Fine. Project E. Oh, you just did that. Thank you. Complete. Let's claim. We're like over by a few minutes. 1 minute. Who cares? I'm a rebel. We have a Kleinstar Ein somewhere. I think I have memorized that.
I told it to.
What?
Oh, yay! That one's bugged.
Which one? The Kleinstar one?
The Kleinstar.
Oh, it's probably because of the data or whatever it is. We
Yeah,
have problems with better questing, picking up certain objects, and we don't have a fix yet for it. So yeah, okay. That one
Are you
got
getting numbers on your?
on my what?
If you scroll over like the preview for a quest, does it tell you the number?
Quest number 33. Yeah. Why?
Yeah, you're in edit mode.
I'm not in edit mode. You're in edit mode.
Why is that giving you details?
I have not put myself in edit mode. If it's in edit mode, somebody else submitted the quest state that way.
I probably did.
I don't know. We will figure it out. It's not critical. Don't care. Let's see. All of that's done. We haven't made solar, so we're halted on Tech Reborn. I want to make one, though. We have not gotten into Galacticraft at all. With actually additions, we might want to rework this.
No item mode set to off.
I'm going to worry about that later. Bees. I need to make some bee houses, but I need to figure out where I'm going to put the bees first. I do not have a solution for that just yet. I will come up with one. Okay, I'm going to leave our banana runt wood outside. Let's see. Ooh, teleportation wand. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I've got like emeraldic crystals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Potion wand. I got 2 empty buckets. Pumpkin seeds and pumpkin seeds. A bucket, a bucket. Wow, I really got a crap festival loot reward that time.
I have an enchanting book called Sweeping Edge.
A whole bunch of redstone and a diamantine crystal. We need to memorize that. Yeah, see, a whole bunch of gunpowder.
Emeraldic.
Freezing wand, work in progress. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to memorize that. And I'm going to put it right there. Name tag.
I think I have a name tag.
Okay, we're going to do the rest of this off screen. Whatever. Boring. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming and hanging out with us. Is that a fox colored chicken? What?
My chicken skin is fox colored, yes.
Oh. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming and hanging out with us. We will see you. I'll see you at least tomorrow. I'm going to do some creative building. It might be a test server, like just a quick instance that I put up of this pack, where we can just do some experimental building and figure out what we want to do with the actual casino and things like that. Get some ideas going. That might be a thing we're going to do, but it's going to be creative Minecraft building of one form or another. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Texas time. Otherwise, next time I stream will be Monday, and I will see you folks then. Do not forget, keep your eyes peeled. Go follow twitch.tv/the_dark preacher. Go give him a follow. And if you've got some spare Twitch Prime subs or whatever, throw some subs his way. Give him some love for being Twitch affiliate. And I will see you folks later. Bye. Have a good evening.
Bye-bye.